My name is Jollz. I'm a Radiant player. If you're enjoying this type of content, be sure to like and subscribe, considering 80% of you guys are still not subscribed. I do these coaching sessions live, so you're more than welcome to swing by the stream and ask questions. If you're interested in coaching yourself, click the link in the description, click the book a lesson button, and select your plan and time. Lastly, if you want a chance to win free coaching, be sure to comment down below your Discord name and why you think you deserve it. I'll be picking out a person randomly. Other than that, enjoy the video. Hello?
Hey man, what's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, what's going on?
Nothing much, man.
It's your birthday today, right? Happy birthday, man.
Thank you.
How old are you turning?
23.
23, let's go. Prime age. All right, let's take a quick look at the tracker. So silver 3 right now. Played a lot of games to sack, but you got good stats, right? Like 156 damage per round, 28% headshot. These are really good stats. These are very, very good stats. I can just by looking at the stats, I can already tell probably what's happening. I think you're overheating a lot.
Yeah. It's just like I used to be immortal back in Act 1, Episode 2, and I get in my ego sometimes.
Yeah, you just kind of like swing everything. I mean, you know, you're not wrong. You are definitely better than everybody in your rank, especially, you know, with these stats they show for it. I just think it's probably something to do with some overheating stuff. You know, we'll definitely take a look in the games and see what's going on. Okay, so you can share screen, whatever.
Personally, I'm a late night demon. I like playing ranked during nighttime. People are getting off their mains and th're hopping on Smurfs. Get a Smurf like every other game, so I have to try extra hard.
Probably does. I'm actually curious to see like the stats of when Smurfs are the most active, but for the most part, I think it'll even itself out, especially if you're solo queuing. Like the chances of you getting a Smurf on your team too.
All right, chat. This is for you. Line up this right diamond, full charge. It's so easy. Lands backside on top of this box. That's why I bought Sheriff.
Oh, and you buy the Sheriff for that. Okay.
Gun here.
There's.
Careful, they could be mid, yeah. You guys should have a. Could be market though. Okay.
Scanning ahead. There they are.
I've read somewhere like apparently if you're a wrist aimer, like high sense is good.
Yep.
Ever since beta, like I just been high sense.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. That's fine. If you're comfortable with it and you're not noticing any problems with it, that's fine. Your stats are fine. You could get away with the Sheriff, that's it, or you can get like
what would you recommend to buy on like a lost
save rounds? Okay, don't. Not a Sheriff anymore since you buy Ito. I usually just like the shocks because shocks you can get really good value out of your shocks. And if you don't use them, you have them for next round. Okay. You shocks. Oh?
Spike down A.
Okay, one thing though I'm noticing, you're pulling your knife out a ton, right? Like a lot of this knife pulling out gun action, and it could put you in like scary spots where your gun isn't ready.
It's a bad habit I picked up from CSGO.
No, I know.
From opping, you switch to knife.
Yeah, quick switch real quick. I used to do the same thing. Yeah, it is a bad habit. But that's something that like in this game you can get punished for it pretty hard.
Another really easy dart. He's like right here. Jump, tap W. Between these two spikes, like about right here. One bar should land a decent spot.
Okay, try and drone for your team here. Try and drone for your team.
Flight.
Cover going out. Cover
going out. You are powerless. Carrier is dead.
Spike down A.
Oh, smoke sucks.
Defeated. Our spike carrier is dead.
One gen and one heaven. One tree.
One enemy
Heaven
remaining.
last. Gen now. Good. Just make sure that you're, you know, when your team is pushing out, you want to be there to be ready to kind of watch for your team as they're going in. You know, you're watching something for them, whether that's heaven or not. Aim was good there, right? I really like that. You re-peeked that KO when he started fighting your guy on tree. All of this was good. Okay, so here, try and drone for your teammate. Let them know. You just be like, hey, I'm gonna drone you guys out, right? Yeah, so just drone this corner right here. Yep.
Deploying drone.
Yeah, good. Clear? Yeah.
Getting tight. Someone's defense box reloading.
One more same spot. Nice. Yeah, go with your team here.
Gun here. I've got your trail. Reloading. Enemy remaining.
A good dart for when you're playing backside is like right here.
Revealing
You can
area.
wall bang.
Yep.
I just like in this rank, a lot of people love to take 1v1s.
Yeah, that's your teammate was we're kind of playing that grief, but you see how much more effective that was that you went with your team there, and then you were able to get those 2 kills in the site, push in with your team. That's exactly what you want to always do, right? Like making sure that you're just there with your team. If they're pushing, you're going in. And the great thing about Sova is you get to bait your team, right? You have really good aim,
On
so
EP, you get to bait your team.
yeah. You want to make sure that you're the last alive and not your teammates, considering how much better your aim is than theirs. And you're playing initiator, so you have an excuse to bait. Definitely drone. Yeah, drone. And if you get this tag, ult.
Deploying drone.
Okay, really good damage though. Oh, that smoke is so bad. Now, you don't want to throw that heaven smoke ever.
They
by
didn't
the
fight
way.
depot.
One enemy remaining.
Scanning ahead.
Flawless.
Nice. Good. That was a good ult. So, even though you didn't get a kill, it was huge that you zoned them off of the site and you did 80 damage to 2 people, right? Like, that was actually massive, and that's exactly sometimes what you want to do with your ult. Lineups are okay. You can play towards lineups, but sometimes it's just better to be playing off of your teammate.
Yeah, like normally, like I play for trade first, and if that doesn't work out, then I play for
Yeah,
lineup.
that's how it should be done. Yeah, exactly.
Take flight.
Spike down B. Reloading. I've got your trail.
Yeah, you guys rotate. There's 4 there. 4 there and 2 ults. This is why you don't
Spike down B.
That's that high sense gameplay.
I wouldn't have turned that. There's no way I would have been able to turn that.
Switching sides.
You were going for wall bangs. You gotta go up on the right of this weird dog. I like to wait a couple seconds, let them walk in first.
Yeah.
Revealing area. There they are.
I dinked.
Keep spamming.
Is my crosshair placement okay this one?
Yeah, but when you start going faster, it's a little bit towards the ground a bit.
Okay.
Like right here, it's a little bit low. That's better, yeah.
Last player standing.
Oh, we got a second one.
Scanning ahead. Shock dart.
Risky. Okay. Peeking with util out is a big thing right now. Okay, good try. Yeah, I mean, if you guys had a crossfire, you could have gotten maybe 1 or 2. So even before that, though, careful with peeking with your util out. You're putting yourself sometimes in very dangerous spots when you're pulling out your knife and or util. You want to make sure that if you're ever gonna peek something like that, like a very important angle, your either gun is out.
Yeah, the second I did it, I'm like, oh no.
Yeah. So that can be very scary. Oh, no, that's what I mean. Like, I wouldn't even peek for more, right? Like, when you have util, you had full util, right? You have drone, you have dart, you have shocks. Get that first kill on the jet. I would have pulled out either dart or drone. You know, you can either ult from the rip or try and go for the drone.
I'm 100% ult from the rip.
Okay.
Checked out. That jet comes here every time.
Right.
So honestly, I might just start with top cat.
I will be their nightmare.
I think A is easier.
I am the hunter.
I've got your trail.
Oh,
There.
Shock dart.
Feeling safe.
Out of charges.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Okay, careful with the knife pullouts, right? The knife gun pull. If you had your martial out the whole time, that kill would have been, I think, either free.
Okay, this next round, I won't pull it out once.
All right, try not pulling out the knife, because I think it's putting you in some bad spots sometimes.
Spike planted.
Gone. Take flight.
Scared to flank
him.
behind me.
Yeah, but it's worth the risk.
Scanning ahead.
Oh, should have went well. Let's try. That was that round was really hard to do. So the really big thing is on attack.
Knife,
It's going with your team and knife, right? Like pulling out your knife and peeking with utility out. That is like the biggest thing, right? I see that there has been at least like 6 or 7 rounds where it could have been a lot more efficient if you didn't do that quick switch all the time. Sometimes it's okay to do it. Okay. Also going with your team a lot of the time is like the biggest thing. Not trading kills. That's like number 1 priority. Is like if your team is going out, you need to go out with them. Always be thinking like, where's my teammate? How do I play off of them? Always on attack. Always. You see them rushing out, you follow them right behind, right? Like you just get you trail them. You either let them die, or if you see them fighting, you swing and try and help them out, right? Maybe you can get the kill before your teammate dies, or if your teammate dies, you get that trade kill. Regardless, you got to be playing more around your team. Using drones to help your teammates scale. That's a big thing too, right? Like create space for your team so they can like work the map, right? And walk up with your drone and calm this. When you're in drone, you should be calming everything you're seeing and what you're clearing. Like if you drone in and you're just like, okay, right side completely clear, everything on the right completely clear, close left clear, logs clear, switch clear. Let them know as you're droning. That's like the biggest thing when you're in your drone, even though they can see it on the minimap, but you need to calm that for them. Okay, overheating. This is like another big thing that you're doing, right? You're getting a kill, and then instead of like immediately repositioning, falling off, and then playing off of your util, you are just going for more, right? If we throw it back to that one round where you were spawn and then Jet peeked you with a Spectre and mid, you got that kill on Jet.
In the chamber, just
yeah, yeah. So I wouldn't have even peeked that chamber. I would have got that kill on the Jet, and I would have either darted close, or I would have droned, right? And then gotten the info to find out where they're at, reposition, take a better fight. Because the thing is, in Silver Elo, everyone has good aim, right? It's very rare do you bump into somebody with like actually super dog shit aim. Everybody has decent aim, and anybody can win that coin flip. But the biggest thing that separates low elo with higher elo isn't the aim. It's just where you're positioning, the fights you're taking, the decision making, the info that you're getting, like all of these things that play a huge part and can really turn the tides of a gunfight. One thing to start doing: stop pulling out your knife, stop jiggle peeking as much, going with your team on attack. And on defense, do not peek with util or with your knife out. No, yeah. So okay, I think that's like most of everything. I really think that you fix a couple of these things, and the overheating thing as well. That's also another thing I forgot. Overheating too is like, you know, after getting one kill, reposition, use your util. That should always be in your mind.
I aim train, like I use aim labs, and I do have a warm-up routine. I don't think my aim's the problem.
Not at all. Nah, your aim is very good.
Yeah, and like I saw your TikToks, man. You popped up on my For You page, and like, who's this handsome gentleman? I have to check out the Twitch, and you ended up having an amazing music taste and just a good vibe. So
let's go. That's why I'm balding.
We don't be in chatty, your channel is definitely. You at your peak and you'll never be relevant. Now we got beef and